Hi everyone, this is Joe versus the Volcano. I am finally watching this movie. A lot of people have actually recommended me to watch this, and I recently got a comment, another one, and I'm sorry I don't remember your name, but you were like, you gotta watch this movie. And I was like, well, that's strange because a lot of people have actually told me to watch this movie at this point. So here we are. I think it's perfect because it's a 1990s film. I'm very nostalgic of that time. I'm from the 90s, born in 1990. And I feel like it's a beautiful transitional phase before the time we are in now with this technological boom. I keep thinking about this a lot, where I'm very lucky to have been born in the 90s. And those of us who are, we kind of are able to talk about both sides, like the Joni Mitchell song, both sides now. We've seen it from both sides, with before the technological boom, just being able to hang out at the house and watching Saturday morning cartoons and not having all this streaming and endless supply of options in, I guess, everything too, not just what we watch, but food, people, Tinder, all that. It's all swipe, swipe, swipe. It's just an interesting time. And so when I watch movies from the 90s or even the early 2000s and then beyond, I do feel at peace. There's some sort of nostalgic happiness that comes over me, and I want to feel that. But I don't know what the movie is about. I just know that it might be a little bit more profound than I might think so far. And Joe versus the Volcano makes no sense to me as a title. So we're just going to see what happens. But thank you guys for the recommendation. We'll see. I hope I do. I hope I like it. I love Tom Hanks, of course. Like, I love that man. And Meg Ryan is wonderful too. So I'm excited. If you'd like to find the full-timer uncut versions of these reactions, you can join Patreon. Those links are in my description box below. You can join there just if you like what I do here and you'd like to support me. I truly appreciate your guys' help there. And leaving likes, comments, all that good stuff helps this channel too. All right. No idea what to expect, but I'm excited. Oh my God, Tom Hanks is so young. Oh, he's got long hair. Whoa. Okay. Wow, they're like zombies walking into this place. What? Are these the guys that are like abducting people and they think it's aliens? This is so crazy. This is like literally hell. Oh, interesting. One flower. I like that. Oh, of course someone's gonna step on life. The only life that was there. But I love that even like in something so dark like this, nature always finds a way.
I know he can get the job, but can he do the job?
Oh, he's in the advertising department. It's all connected. There's so many pieces to the puzzle.
I'm not arguing now.
Oh, Meg Ryan's there. Oh, okay.
Harry.
I've never seen her as a brunette.
Yeah, Harry. I know he can get the job, but can he do the job? I'm not arguing now.
Oh, God. Is that the creamer?
Maybe.
What is this place? His lamp. So he has his own lamp, and it looks colorful. Okay, so it's like Hawaii or like some sort of island. And is that the volcano?
Hi, Joe. What's with the shoe?
I'm losing my soul.
Yeah.
Literally and metaphorically.
What's this theory tells me about the catalogs?
I only got 12. I told you.
When?
3 weeks ago and then 2 weeks ago.
Did you tell me last week? Why not?
I don't know. I thought you knew.
Not good enough, Joe. Not nearly good enough.
God,
Put you in charge of the entire advertising.
I'm so sorry, guys, if you go through this. I truly am.
I don't feel good.
So what? Nobody feels good. After childhood, it's a fact of life. I feel rotten. So what? I don't let it bother me. I don't let it interfere with my job.
But he does. It's like all in him.
And what's this lamp for? Is there not enough light in here for you?
Thought this light would.
Get rid of the light.
Why? That's like the one thing that's keeping his sanity intact. So weird how we treat each other. It's strange. Very strange.
Mr. Banks. Mr. Banks. Dr. Ellison will see you now.
All these lights, the lighting, it's so interesting because I think about this a lot. When you go to the store, everywhere we go out into like stores or hospitals, the lighting is all the same and it's very irritating.
I've gotten the results of your tests.
I've got cancer.
You have a brain cloud. It's very rare. It'll spread at a regular rate. It's very destructive.
And it's incurable.
Yes.
What?
You're a hypochondriac. There's nothing wrong with you that has anything to do with your symptoms. It was only because of your insistence on having so many tests that we happened to discover the problem.
That's interesting.
Brain cloud. I knew it. I didn't know it, but...
I've never even heard of that. Whoa. The Great Dane. He's a big, big, big dog. Aww. Well, there's the first step. Aww. The dog's like, I don't know, sir. So he doesn't seem to have family or friends or anybody either. He's noticing things now. Stand up for yourself, sir.
Where's my friend? Where is my friend?
The balls.
I quit.
You mean today?
That's right.
Oh, man.
Great.
That must feel so liberating.
This is for you. Goodbye, Dee.
You going?
This life, what a joke. This situation, this room, zombie lights. I can feel them sucking the juice out of my eyeball. Suck. I've lived in this sink, this used rubber.
You watch it, mister. There's a woman here.
Don't you think that I am aware that there is a woman here? I can smell her like a flower. I can taste her like sugar on my tongue. When I'm 20 feet away, I can hear the fabric of her dress when she moves in her chair.
Oh, he's giving her some life now.
Fear, yellow freaking fear. I've been too chicken shit afraid to live my life, so I sold it to you for $300 freaking.
Wow, what a monologue here.
I don't kill you. You're lucky I don't lift your freaking blood.
She's like
Not going to.
very into it.
Dee Dee,
Yeah.
how about dinner tonight?
Yeah, okay.
In the beginning, I was full of, piss and vinegar. Nothing got me down. I wanted to know.
You wanted to know what?
Like everything.
But then I had some experience. Have you ever been scared?
I guess so, sure.
She's so cute.
How you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah, he's got color
You
in
never
his
feel great.
face too. Both of them.
Did I ever tell you that the first time that I saw you, I felt like I had seen you before?
I've had that a lot with people. Have you guys that deja vu where you're like, I think I know you. I've met you in a different life. This is a pretty song. Aww. She has a little fist. Wow, the lighting is so interesting in this movie. It's like very purposefully done. I like all the different color lights in these homes. Like after they left their factory, the lighting has been so comfortable and nice.
The doctor told me there's something wrong with my brain. Now, it's not catching, but I've got just 5 or 6 months to live.
She didn't hear that.
What?
I'm gonna die. I feel so appreciative of my life.
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die?
Yeah, but so what?
Just stay, just tonight. Tomorrow will take care of itself.
That's true.
I can't handle it, Joe. Sorry.
Man, they were having such a wonderful time and they were just free and but she hasn't like woken up like he has. I guess death will do that when you feel like, you know what, I only have a few months, might as well live. It's too bad we don't just have that perspective every day because truthfully, we don't know when we will die. And we should take every day as a gift.
Mr. Joe Banks?
Yeah?
Who is this guy?
Have I come at a bad time?
Yes. No. I don't know how to answer that question.
Well, can I come in? Can we talk?
Who are you?
Don't mind if I call you Joe?
No.
Ninja. Trying to see the hero in there.
What do you mean?
You dragged 2 kids down a 6-story burning staircase. Now, that was brave. But then you went back up for the 3rd kid. That was heroic. Come on now, you're a hero.
Is he like God or an angel or something?
You and I might be able to help each other. You got any whiskey?
Nope.
Okay, maybe this guy's not God.
I want to hire you to jump into a volcano.
Oh, okay, because he's gonna die.
There's an island in the South Pacific called Waponi. They believe that an angry fire god in the volcano will sink the island unless once every 100 years he is appeased.
How is the god appeased?
Of his own
A sacrifice
a
or
man's got to
something?
jump into the volcano.
What do?
You do some trading.
Well, yeah, because he was a firefighter, so he can do stuff like that.
I can't make my superconductors. I've tried to get the mineral rights from the Waponis, but I don't seem to have anything they want. But they do want a hero, Mr. Banks.
But what are you gonna do with the superconductor? That's what I want to know.
These are yours, if you take the job. It'll be 20 days from today before you'd have to actually jump into the volcano. Yeah, get yourself some clothes, you know, for an adventure.
So he's gonna have 20 days of fun.
Live like a king, die like a man. That's what I say. What do you say?
All right, I'll do it.
He's like, might as well just live it up.
Where would you like to go, sir?
I thought I might do some shopping today.
All right. Where would you like to go shopping?
I don't know.
All right. So just hire me to drive the car, sir. I'm not here to tell you who you are.
I didn't ask you to tell me who
Oh, interesting.
I don't want to know. It's taken me all my life to find out who I am, and I am tired now. You hear what I'm saying?
I love that line. He's like, it's taken me all my life to figure out who I am, and I am tired. So I'm not trying to do your work for you, sir.
I'll get one if you get one.
I can't be buying no Armani tux.
No, but he can buy it.
Let me buy you the tux and we'll call it even.
Well, that's nice.
I feel like I'm getting married.
I feel like I'm giving you away.
There's all these Great Danes. That's so interesting. Dog bar. Oh, funny.
Are you traveling light or heavy?
Heavy.
Flying
Flying and by ship.
an ocean voyage?
Wow.
This is our premier steamer trunk. All handmade. Only the finest materials.
It's huge.
This would be my trunk of choice.
I'll take 4 of them.
May you live to be 1,000 years old.
Haven't you got anybody?
There are certain times in your life when I guess you're not supposed to have anyone, you know? Certain doors you gotta go through alone.
Wow.
You're gonna be all right.
That was timely for me. Why are they all wearing the same outfits? Joseph. Wait, that's Meg Ryan as
Hi.
well. Is it?
Are you Joe Banks?
Ah,
Daddy told me to tell you that I don't know what he hired you for and not to tell me, that I'm totally untrustworthy. I'm a flipper to gibbet. Come on, let's get out of here.
I have some luggage.
Oh, and follow me.
what is this?
I've never been to LA before.
You're kidding me. What do you think?
It looks fake. I like it.
It looks fake. I like it.
So what did you do before you signed on with Daddy?
I was an advertising librarian for a medical supply company.
Oh, I have no response to that. I'm a painter and a poet.
What's that pill?
There's a painting of mine right there.
Well, that's terrific. Where do you get your ideas?
This is a
You
real
have to
scene.
understand something about art.
What's the matter?
Did you ever think about killing yourself?
Damn.
If you have a choice between killing yourself and doing something you're scared of doing, why not take the leap and do the thing you're scared of doing?
This is one of those typical conversations where we're all open and sharing our innermost thoughts, and it's all bullshit and a lie, and it doesn't cost you anything.
There's only so much time. You want to use it well. So I'm here, talking to you. I don't want to throw that away.
I have no response to that.
Maybe you should take me back to the hotel.
That's just like life. Like so many people are so closed off. It's really, really hard to talk, especially when you want to have a real open conversation, which that's all I want to have. You know, we need to be talking to each other. We need to be vulnerable and open. We are all struggling. I loved it. I really love the movie so far. It's great. Wow. He stayed out all night until the sun rose.
What's the trunks, Felix?
Oh, those are... Well, my name's not Felix, it's Joe.
I know.
So it's just all different Meg Ryans. That's so interesting.
Why are you calling me Felix? My name is Joe.
I'm calling you Felix because I do what I want.
My name is Joseph or Joe.
All right, Joe. Get ready, we're leaving.
And so she's going to be like the match for him. Like she seems open and awake.
So, we're going to the island of Waponi Wu.
You ever been there before?
No. All I know about Waponi Wu is that the name means little island with a big volcano, and then the people, the Waponis, like orange soda.
They like orange soda?
Yeah, a Roman galley with a crew of Jews and Druids got caught in a huge storm off Carthage. They were swept 1,000 miles off course and ended up on the wrong side of the Horn of Africa. Thinking they were returning to...
That was the store that they were in.
Why did you talk to me so snotty back on the dock?
Because you work for my father, and I'm angry with my father.
Well, if you're angry with him and he's never around, why are you working for him?
He said he'd give me this boat if I took you.
Wow.
Well, he's got 2 of them. This is the Tweedledee. There's a Tweedledum, too. I feel ashamed. Because I had a price. He named it, and now I know that about myself. And I could treat you like I did back out on the dock, but that would be me kicking myself for selling out, which isn't fair to you. We're on a little boat for a while, and I'm soul sick. And you're gonna see that.
Soul sick? What an interesting concept. Soul sick.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in myself.
What does that mean?
I have confidence in myself.
And I've been doing some soul searching lately, been asking myself some pretty tough questions. You know what I found out? I have no interest in myself. I start thinking about myself, I get bored out of my mind. Your life seems unbelievable to me. All of this, like, life seems unbelievable to me.
My father says that almost the whole world is asleep. Everybody you know, everybody you see, everybody you talk to. He says that only a few people are awake, and they live in a state of constant, total amazement.
I have less than 6 months to live. The ponies believe they need a human sacrifice or their island is going to sink into the ocean. They have this mineral your father wants, so he hired me to leap into their volcano.
What?
You're not gonna make me say that again, are you?
Well, I don't know what to say. You tell me you're dying. You tell me you're jumping into a volcano. My mind is a blank.
Oh, I can understand that.
Good night, then. I'll see you in the morning.
That's so interesting. Every time he says this, the women get scared.
What exactly is a typhoon?
You know, Joe, I think you're gonna find out.
Gosh. I do want to set sail at some point in my life, but this is a thing I'm very scared of.
What are you doing?
It's my boat.
I don't know. For me, that's just makes me think of like a vessel or a boat is like our body. And we are responsible for ourselves. And we do need to take care of ourselves in the midst of storms, when it's happy times. Always. It's our responsibility. No. What? Well, you're gonna have to jump in and get her. She gets knocked out. Oh, wow. So either way. Oh, that's gonna come in handy. Okay. How funny. Dagmar did say, take care of Patricia. So I'm not going to make a joke about how this continues to happen to Tom Hanks. Well, it was a good idea to buy those, actually. It's our responsibility to take care of ourselves within our storms. However, if we have a support system that can help us, it's even better. Aw. Oh, he's gonna shape? What is this? He's playing I guess it all came in handy. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But he didn't have any food. I love oldies so much. Everything they're playing. So funny. I love it all. Whoa. That was cool. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Dear God.
I was just gonna say.
Thank you for my life. I forgot how big. Thank you. Thank you for my life.
Didn't
Didn't you drink any water for yourself, Joe?
Oh, that was water.
That's for you.
What happened to the yacht?
Lightning. Still have my trunks.
The orange soda is so dumb. That's stupid. The can necklace. Come on.
Are you Joe Banks? Yeah.
The red carpet, literally.
You came to stop the anger of the Wu? Tonight we will have a big feast. And then at the end of the feast, you will climb to the top of the big Wu and you will jump in, okay?
Oh, man. I mean, I wonder if she's gonna have to jump in too now. Not the fish slap. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh god. What is going on?
Do you know where my friend Joe Banks is?
Maybe he ran away. Maybe you don't want to jump in the big Wu.
Oh, he's wearing a suit. A tuxedo.
How do you like my tux?
You really gonna do it?
Figured I might as well go out in style.
Take me to the volcano.
This is so interesting. But will the volcano even accept him because he's not a part of this tribe?
Stop right there! I love you. I've fallen in love with you. And now you're gonna kill yourself.
Can you give us a minute?
I love you.
I love you too. I've never been in love with anybody before either. It's great. I am glad. The timing stinks. I gotta go.
Marry me.
What?
Chief, could you come up here, please?
What?
Could you marry us, please?
Okay.
I don't want to get married.
What is the problem? You're afraid of the commitment? You're gonna have to love and honor me for about 30 seconds. Can't handle that?
All right.
You want to marry her?
Yes.
You want to marry him?
Yes.
You're married.
Yes, thank you, Chief.
I'm going now.
I can't think of anything to say. I'm jumping in with you.
Oh, no, you're
Wow.
Whither thou goest, I go.
not. You didn't sign up for this.
I do what I want.
Don't do it for me.
I'm not doing it for you. Joe, nobody knows anything. We'll take this leap and we'll see. We'll jump and we'll see. That's life.
Been a long time coming here to meet you. A long time on a crooked road. The first time I saw you, felt like I'd seen you before.
You're not going anywhere without me.
I love you.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay.
Give me your hand.
Oh, that's interesting. That fist, but she opened it.
I love you too.
Wow. It spit them right out.
The volcano!
It blew us out. We jumped in and it blew us out.
That's impossible.
Well, I say, at least it's a miracle.
Oh God, it's completely crumbling.
We're gonna drown.
No, we're not. We're gonna be all right.
Of course.
How did you do that?
This movie is great.
Isn't this romantic? Who gets a honeymoon like this?
Hey, yeah. I still have a problem.
What?
I have a brain cloud.
Brain cloud.
Well, maybe I should get a second opinion.
You didn't get a second opinion about something called a brain cloud?
All right. I just felt.
I mean, what are you, a hypochondriac? Dr. Ellison?
Yeah.
That's my father's doctor.
Oh.
Yes?
Dr. Ellison doesn't have any other patients. My father owns Dr. Ellison.
But why would he?
He set you up.
Who?
My father.
Wow.
My whole life, I've been a victim. I've been a dupe, a pawn.
Your whole life is ahead of you.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, that's good news.
We're on a raft. There's no land in sight. I don't know.
It's always going to be something with you, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're going to take this luggage with us.
Yes.
I wonder where we'll end up.
Hell, away from the things of man, my love. Away from the things of man.
Wow. What a movie. They really don't make movies like this anymore. Dot, 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 dot. This was so cool. This was great. Oh, that was a really good movie. Very interesting, like, themes. It's one of those movies you gotta kind of watch a few times, but I mean, this movie should be relatable to every human being on this planet, really. It's just one of those things. It's like, are you not doing the life, are you not living the life you should be living? Are you just going to a job that makes you miserable? Are you living in fear? Are you traumatized by things that happen to you? Are you a victim? Are you living as a victim? Are you getting the help you need? Are you taking chances? It's just, everybody can ask that question, and we all go through these struggles, and there's not one person on this planet that hasn't been traumatized in some way or another. There's not one person on this planet who isn't struggling, whether it be financially, mentally, physically, whether you're able-bodied, disabled, whatever it is, everybody has something. And it's just the way that this started out, it was just so terrifying, where the factory, it's so dark, bleak, the abusive boss who hasn't really looked into himself at all, and he's just not trying to fix himself, so he's just getting worse and worse and worse. And all the Meg Ryan characters, that one was interesting, and I'm sure there's other people, this movie's been around for a while, have probably gone in depth. This is my first time seeing it, so this is only off the top of my head, but it's just interesting. He's Tom's character was saying, I've seen you before, or Joe was like, I feel like I've seen you before. I have had those moments where I, with someone I'm seeing, and just was like, you look familiar. I know you. I know you. I know you. And I don't know how the world works. I don't know if we come here once, if there's reincarnation. I don't know if our souls go into different bodies and it's, the same soul over and over again, but in just different forms. I have no idea. I have no idea of anything. But what I do know is this world is a lot more beautiful than we think. It is much more magical. When we were children, the world was much brighter, much more fun. And even Joe's boss says that. He's like, the only thing this life is suffering. It was childhood. That was the only time of happiness. And after that, then we've only been in misery, basically. And this is true. So true. It's like there's not a lot of people who are necessarily happy in their life. And so this movie is really like a wake-up call. It's like a shake, like, are you, like, shaking us awake. Like, are you happy? What are you doing? Why are you stuck in your victimhood? Why are you stuck in your trauma? Why are you stuck in your fears? We all suffer the same way. And that's what I was saying, like, with the conversation between Angelica and Joe. Angelica was so closed off, but it doesn't mean that she is she's less than, and I'm forgetting Meg Ryan's character, the final Meg. But just because she's not as open and confident and together, it doesn't mean she's less than the other Meg. It's just people get stuck. It's easy to get stuck, and we don't even know it. But a lot of us really are, and we'll get stuck again, and this will be kind of this thing in life. But it's just so interesting that was, I don't know, that Meg Ryan thing where she was playing all the women was interesting. And I think we all can be different versions of like Meg Ryan's character. The more closed off, fearful character who in the beginning, Dee Dee, she wanted to be where Joe was. She said, I wish I could be where you are. And he's like, but you can. And the truth is we can. It's just not knowing how to get there. And it can be kind of hard to wake up and like really live your life. But he said that. I said something about we are the doors to the universe, each of us. It's just beautiful. It's just some of the like dialogue was very profound. There's just so many moments where I'm going to have to rewatch this and really like take it in. Big important things that I'll take forever with me until I die. Like I needed to watch this movie, really, truly. But yeah, there's growth. Everyone starts somewhere and we level up every time. But especially when we're shown respect, dignity, love, care, and kindness. That's when people, especially those of us, me, who have trust issues and fears, when you meet people who don't run away from you because you're human, because of your issues and all that, it actually helps you level up. And you can, because you're not like, sometimes you kind of have to run into the wall a little bit. When you realize the wall is not going to break down or run away, it gives you this place of safety, which a lot of us in childhood did not have. And I do believe that sets us up for the rest of our lives. And once we can tackle that issue, then we can move forward. And a lot of us are not going to get the chance to find someone who's going to be able to help us. But at the same time, we do have to help ourselves. We do. And I love the metaphor of the ship being her ship, and she needed to take care of it because it's hers. And thankfully, she did have different support systems in that on her ship, her crewmates to help. And then, of course, Joe, who saved her life. Of course, I was like, just jump in. But jumping into the open sea like that in a stormy sea, I wouldn't be able to do that. You think you could do it because we're watching a movie, but it's just people need kindness. People, we all need support, and that's not really the world that we live in. And it's a shame, because I've seen it within my own life and in my own children's lives. Like, it's important to get this, like, to feel safe. It really brings you from Dee Dee to the Meg Ryan at the end, which I'm forgetting her name, which is frustrating me. But that's life. You just will be level up. You got to know who you are. Like the limousine driver was saying, it's taken me my whole life to figure it out. Not everyone's going to know who we are. Well, a lot of us are faking it, right? We're just fake it till you make it. That's what life is. There's some people who are very secure and confident and know who they are, but a lot of us, we don't know, and we're learning. And it is a lifetime. And if you're lucky enough to get to that lifetime, to really get to know yourself, that's awesome. I'd say take that chance. But just seeing Joe come from this sickly, fearful, traumatized victim to this free-spirited, beautiful soul who makes the right decisions. I mean, he could have slept with Angelica, but he knew she is soul sick. She's not, it's not going to help her. It's not going to help him. At the end of the day, it's like we do things because it's out of impulse, out of desire, out of pleasure, out of like, how is this going to make me feel? And also sometimes the only thing we can do, like for Angelica, she probably felt like the only thing she could do to please him was with her body. And he was like, I'm just not there. That's not where I'm at. That's not what I'm looking for right now. I'm awake, and I really want to leave this world in a better place. Like, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt myself. I'm trying to live like a more, maybe a pure life is not the best word to use, but in that sense, like just living a life with the least amount of disasters that we leave behind. And he really, he spent his night on the beach, stayed out all night. And he was just, I think that was a better choice. And it was. He ended up being able to fall in love with someone who was ready for that. They were both ready in that moment. And the moment, I did want to go back and see here. But it was on the ship where they were talking, Megan and Joe. And she was talking about how her father says most people are not awake. A lot of people are sleeping, and most people are probably going to stay asleep. And the few who are awake live in amazement, just every little thing. And when you wake up, that is true. You look at the world in a different lens, and yeah. I can relate to this a lot. Everything in this world, whether it be bad or happy, it is a gift that we are here. And it's the clouds, the rainbows, the gloominess, the sunshine, the dew on the leaves and the roses early in the morning, the birds, the way the moon is always up and it's beautiful. I mean, these things, we really take it for granted. I've taken it for granted too for a very long time because I was asleep too. And it's not our fault. There's so much going on in the world, and we like to sedate ourselves with anything and everything. And we forget to smell the roses. We forget to take the little moments. And I had a moment like Joe at the end where he's talking to God. He doesn't like, I don't know your name. I don't know, but he sees that moon, and it reminds you of how small and insignificant that we really are, and the fact that we even have life, and it's just our perspective. We have to change it, and we can. It's possible. But just to have that scene just really blew my mind. It really melted my heart, and I pray that everyone can have that feeling, and even if it's just once, it's so important for us to just get to that place. Maybe the world would be a lot better if everyone would just take a moment to smell the roses, just stop thinking about ourselves, think about others, and think about everything else in this world, and the fact that we are here and our lives are here. And it may not be good, and I know that not everyone has a good life. I understand. I really do. But I can't give you the answers. I just know that there is a reason we're here. And we each have a purpose, and whatever that is up to us to find out. We knew as kids, just go back to when you were a kid, figure it out. What were you interested in, and do those things without care of judgment. Dance like Tom Hanks, just move. Who cares? Literally, we don't know what happens tomorrow. We don't know what happens today. We really have to let life happen and take the jump. And you never know. You just never know. No one's gonna know. We don't know what happens, and hopefully we choose well. And even if we don't, we still have a chance. As long as we have life, we still have a chance to change. We still have a chance to turn the other way, to go the other way. Everyone has a chance. It doesn't matter what we've done. It truly doesn't. It doesn't matter. We have a chance to change and be better and heal, and then help others, and be ready for potentially, if it is in the cards, to have a significant other who's loving and kind. But you got to change and work, be there so you can have that partner. But we got to work on ourselves to be that partner too, for that person. And then whatever happens. It's just, yeah, this is a really, really, really awesome movie. It's very different from a lot of the Tom Hanks movies I've seen, very different from a lot of the Meg Ryan roles I'd seen. It's really funny, made me sad and happy at the same time. I think it's a very important movie. This should be shown in every school, to be honest. In college, high school, this one should be seen. It's an important one. And yeah. I'd like to think that his experience with Dee Dee, the openness, the fun, all of that, changed her direction in her life. I'd like to think that the kiss on Angelica's cheek changed her direction, that she might now be thinking a little bit more deeply and wanting to have more profound conversations, and to stop, hurting herself, and taking care of herself, and maybe getting out of the city, going into away from her father, and really taking the leap of fear of like, well, what if because again, nobody knows, but you got to take the leap first. You got to knock on the door, and then there will be an answer, but we've got to take the action to do it. That's how it works. That's the magic of it. And I like the lines, getting away from the things of man. Because again, we get wrapped up in the world, this like social media, this what are we wearing today? What's our hair gonna be like? What are they wearing? What are they eating? Oh, we're gonna go to this plaza and do this, and these dinners and these parties and this and it's like, that is the joys for some people, but I would say choose something a little different. Try something out. It might surprise you. Nature, if you can get to it, depending on where you live, is it'll do something to you. And the song in the beginning says we come from the mud. Well, we do. We are a part of the earth, or stardust particles, whatever it is. We are from the earth, and we should be close to nature, and it helps. So those are my thoughts. My mind was blown by this movie. I'm going to rewatch it and hope that I'm like on the right track with my own life. Like, am I taking the leaps? Am I doing that? You know, I'm going to question these things today. And I think you should question that too. If you're watching this video, you should question it. Where are you in your life? Are you where you want to be? Are you doing what you want to be and what you wanted to do? Like, where are you? And it's okay to make changes. And I'm not saying just completely go AWOL. I'm not saying leave partners, relationships. I'm saying just start with yourself, find some peace, and maybe the partner you're with too might want to open up their door to the universe as well. And you shouldn't just jump away from people. Everyone deserves chances. So yeah, that's all for now. I really, really appreciated this film. Thank you guys for recommending this to me. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.